You won't believe the extremes some predators go to just to stay alive without a single meal in sight. Imagine being able to go weeks, months, even years without food, and still have the energy to hunt, defend, or migrate. Sounds like sci-fi, right? But in nature, it's a survival strategy mastered by some of the most ruthless killers on the planet. These predators don't just survive starvation, they thrive in it. And their secrets? Absolutely mind-blowing. Take the crocodile. This prehistoric predator can slow its metabolism so dramatically that it's been known to go an entire year without a proper meal. Picture this. A crocodile sitting motionless in a muddy riverbank, appearing almost lifeless. It's not injured, it's not dying, it's conserving, biding its time, waiting for the perfect strike. This ability to enter a near-frozen state of metabolic dormancy is what makes it one of the most patient killers alive. But how did it evolve this superpower? It all boils down to its cold-blooded nature and a digestive system that can pull every last ounce of energy from a single feast. Then there's the great white shark. You'd think a creature so massive would need constant fuel, right? Not exactly. Great whites can feast on a seal and then coast on that meal for weeks. Their trick? A slow-burning internal furnace that breaks down fat and oils with chilling efficiency. But that's not the impressive part. Even while running on empty, they stay lethal. Sensors around their snouts detect the tiniest electrical pulses in water, like a heartbeat, and their brains stay sharp enough to execute a precision kill. Starving, maybe. Dangerous, always. Let's not forget the Komodo dragon. This apex predator of the Indonesian islands can wait for months without hunting, conserving its strength in the blistering sun. But when it does move, it's like a monster awakening. It can smell blood from miles away and uses a bacteria-rich bite to infect its prey, which can take days to collapse. The dragon simply follows. It doesn't waste energy chasing. It waits because it knows sooner or later dinner will die. You've probably heard of the polar bear. But did you know a pregnant female can fast for up to 8 months while hibernating, all while growing and birthing cubs? She doesn't eat, drink, or defecate during this time. Her body recycles waste into protein. It's not just survival, it's reproduction under starvation. She emerges lean, with cubs in tow, ready to start the cycle all over again. Nature didn't just design her to endure, it designed her to create life in the harshest famine on Earth. The barn owl, not your typical predator you'd assume could survive long without food, but it has an astonishing trick up its sleeve. If prey disappears, it enters a torpor-like state, slowing down to conserve energy, even going days without a kill. Its acute hearing, however, remains sharp. One rustle in the grass and it's back, silent, swift and deadly. It's not about how often it feeds, it's about when. Then there's the snake that defies logic, the ball python. Capable of going over a year without food in captivity, this snake simply waits, coiled, calm, cold. Every movement is a potential drain, so it does nothing. And yet when food reappears, it strikes with the precision of a living weapon. Its digestive system kicks back into gear like it never stopped. It's nature's version of sleep mode, efficient, focused, terrifying. Consider the orca, the killer whale. In times of scarcity, pods adjust their hunting strategy. They fast together, conserving energy through coordinated movement, sharing kills when necessary. They don't splinter, they don't panic, they strategize. That's not just biology, that's intelligence under pressure. They survive as a unit, and that unity is exactly what keeps them on top of the food chain, even when the menu runs dry. The wolf spider. If food becomes scarce, it will eat less. If it gets desperate, it may even eat its own young. Brutal? Yes. But it ensures at least one spider survives, and sometimes that's all that matters in nature. One survivor, one continuation of the line. And the wolf spider will do anything to ensure that, even if it means crossing every moral line humans wouldn't dare. And then there's the vampire bat. Surprisingly delicate despite its name, this creature must feed on blood every few days. or it risks death. But here's where the twist comes in. If one of them can't feed, others will regurgitate blood to keep it alive. It's a predator with a lifeline. But if the hunger becomes too intense, loyalty breaks. Starvation shifts the rules, and even among bats, survival can get bloody. Finally, the anaconda, the silent strangler of the swamp. After a massive meal, this snake can go months, even nearly a year, without eating again. Why? Because its digestive process is a slow, intense burn. It breaks down bone, muscle, even skin with enzymes so powerful they've been studied for human medicine. When it's fed, it disappears. When it returns, another meal vanishes. It doesn't need to eat often because every meal is monumental. These predators have hacked starvation. They've adapted to wait, to calculate, to endure. And while most animals panic without food, these killers have learned something humans still struggle with: patience under pressure. Because in the wild, the one who can wait the longest often strikes the deadliest.